What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another MMA event breakdown. This is Cage Warriors 182. I'm going to get right into this breakdown, tell you guys my picks of the fight. If you guys are wondering what bets I have, check out the description. I'm about to be updating in about next 2 hours after this video is posted and let you guys know exactly what bets I'm going to be taking. So first fight of the night, guys, is going to be Mike Zindler taking on Eric Cortez, and I'm taking Eric Cortez. I think he's going to end up being a big favorite. The odds on Bovada are not out at the moment, but I do think he's going to end up being a big favorite. Mike Zindler has fought a lot of low-level competition, has lost to a lot of low-level competition. The only people he has beat in his professional fights are people that have more losses than wins, and it's kind of sad that he's fighting a lot of low-level competition and losing, and he's fighting a guy in Eric Cortez that if you go out here and lose to a guy in Mike Zindler that's fought like this, I don't really believe that he should even be contending to even be in the Cage Warriors. So give me Eric Cortez, because I do believe Frosty's going to go out there and beat up Mike Zindler. The night, guy, is going to be David Morales taking on Luis Fernando Medina, and this is going to be a very competitive fight, but I'm taking Luis Fernando. I think this fight's going to come down to where it's going to be who's fought the better competition and who's going to have the more of the output and who has a better gas tank. I think Luis Fernando has a better gas tank and has fought the better competition, and I just think both of these guys are very low level, and it's going to be very competitive just because how low level it is. But I'm going to be on the Luis Fernando side. I think he gets this fight, he wins this fight via decision. I see this fight going to decision and maybe even being a 50-50 split decision, but I'm taking Luis Fernando. I think he wins this fight. I think it's going to be back and forth, but I think he's going to land the harder shots and just stop a lot of the takedowns that David Morales is going to be going for and end up winning this fight. So give me Luis Fernando. I think he wins this fight via decision. Next fight's going to be Steve Mora taking on Joshua Cervantes, and I'm taking Steve Mora in this one. He's a pretty big favorite because Joshua Cervantes has fought a lot of low-level competition and lost to a lot of low-level competition. Honestly, in my opinion, this guy is not that strong at all. He is a grappler, but he can't get people down to the floor because he's not that strong, and I think Steve Mora is going to outpower him, land harder shots, and maybe even take him down and dominate him. So give me Steve Mora in this one, guys. I'm actually kind of confident in it because all the fights I saw Joshua Cervantes fight is his hands are not really there for a striking perspective, but when he goes for the takedowns, he just can't get it because he's not strong enough. So give me Steve Mora to keep the fight standing and end up knocking this guy out. This fight's going to be Bobby Winther taking on Blake Perry, and I'm going to be taking Bobby Winther in this one. Bobby Winther is a really good wrestler, and he has decent hands, but Blake Perry is a guy that wants to take the fight to the floor as well. Both of these guys are both grapplers and wrestlers that want to get the fight to the floor. I think Blake Perry has better striking, but Bobby Winther hits harder, and Blake Perry has shown that he doesn't move his head. He gets hit with some shots, so I do think Bobby Winther is going to be able to hit him with a hard shot and eventually take him down and win this fight with top control. I think Bobby Winther is the better wrestler. I think he's a better grappler, and I do believe he's going to land a hard shot on top, take him down to the floor, and end up winning this fight via ground and pound. So give me Bobby Winther to win this one, guys. All right, guys, this next fight is going to be Teddy Stringer taking on Darren Smith Jr., and this one, Teddy Stringer is a big favorite, but I do think it's going to be a competitive fight. Teddy Stringer is going to be the pick for me, but adding him to parlays might be a little tricky, and you might actually see which one he wants to be putting him in, because I do think he's a very good grappler, very good prospect, very young, but Darren Smith Jr. has been around for a while, and he's fought a lot of decent competition. He's a really good wrestler, and I don't believe Teddy Stringer is going to be able to go in there and take him down with ease like he has been with a lot of his other competition, but I do think he's going to end up being the better grappler overall, and he's going to end up getting this fight to the floor possibly and getting a submission win. But don't get me wrong, guys, I won't be surprised if Darren Smith Jr. goes out here as a big underdog and wins this fight, but the pick is going to be Teddy Stringer, but I'm not that very confident in it. I might be adding him to a parlay, but like I said, check out the description later on. I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm going to be doing with this one, but the pick is going to be Teddy Stringer. Right, guys, this next fight is going to be James Settle taking on Johnny Robles, and I'm going to be taking Johnny Robles in this one, guys. He's another big favorite in this one, but I think his grappling just levels above James Settle. James Settle has 6 losses and 5 wins, more losses than wins, and I do believe he's on his way out. I don't think this guy should be even fighting anymore. If you guys watched a lot of his fights, it seems like he's getting worse and worse as the fights go on in his career, and he's getting slower, and I just think Johnny Robles is going to be going here, be able to take him down to the floor and just out grapple him and submit him. So give me Johnny Robles to win this fight. I think he wins this fight via submission. It's going to be Xavier Vines taking on Raul Navarrette. I think it's Navarrette, and I'm going to be taking Xavier Vines in this one, guys. Raul is a very good prospect. Raul is very tall. He hits very hard, and he seems that he has good grappling as well, but Xavier Vines is a really good wrestler. He hits very hard, he's very strong, and Raul doesn't move his head that much. I do believe Xavier's gonna end up hitting him very hard because Raul has that tall man defense to where he tries to lean back a lot and just tries to take some shots, and I don't think he's gonna be able to take Xavier Vines shots. I think Xavier Vines hits him, he's gonna drop, and I think Xavier Vines is gonna be able to take him down to the floor and just hold a lot of top control pressure. So give me Xavier Vines to win this fight. I think this fight is gonna be very competitive, but I just think Xavier Vines is probably going to land the harder shot, get the takedowns, and this fight's probably going to go to decision, but I'm taking Xavier Vines to win this one, guys. This is the next fight. This is where the fight's probably all built around. This whole San Diego card is going to be built around Anthony Orosco, a guy from San Diego, a guy that's a very good prospect that's probably going to be in the UFC one day. He's fighting a guy in Domenico Salas, and I just don't think he has the competition or the skills to keep up with Anthony. I think Anthony is a better striker. I think Anthony is a better grappler. I think Anthony has the better cardio. I just think he is an all-around better fighter. I don't see a way Salas wins this fight, but at the same time, Anthony Orosco is a over a minus 2,000 favorite, so he should go out here, get the win, either submission or knockout. I'm expecting him to go in here and dominate this fight, so give me Anthony to win this fight. Like I said, he's over a minus 2,000 favorite, but I do expect him to dominate this fight. Guys, this next fight is going to be Damon Wilson taking on Ryan Lilly, and this is going to be in the main event. I'm going to be taking Damon Wilson on this one, guys. I think Damon Wilson is going to be able to go in here, get the takedowns, and dominate with top control. He has decent striking. He hits very hard as well, and Ryan Lilly has shown that he doesn't have takedown defense. I just think Damon Wilson is going to be able to take him down with ease. Ryan Lilly hasn't fought any competition that's good at all, and the only people he has beat is very, very low level competition. The people that are making their debuts, people that are like 2-1. But Damon Wilson has fought actually legit people. He's fought three people in the Cage Warriors right now, and all three of those people he fought, I do believe, are on the same level or maybe even better than Ryan Lilly. So give me Damon Wilson to go out here, win this fight. I think he gets the fight to the floor, dominates with ground and pound, and even if the fight's standing up, I do believe he lands a harder shot. So give me Damon Wilson to win this fight. I think he wins this fight probably either submission or ground and pound, guys. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. Cage Warriors 182 fight's gonna be in San Diego. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys. Let's cash on this event, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow. I will have some PFL and some UFC out for you guys tomorrow. So like I said, like and subscribe, and don't miss out on our upcoming videos. I'll see you guys tomorrow.